All right, so we are dividing with decimals now. And we are going to do the same steps. Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down. So we're going to go through the problem. But first, we have a decimal on the outside, so we have to take care of it. So I always say, does Mama don't allow no decimals hanging around here? Mama don't allow no decimals hanging around here. I don't care what Mama don't allow, I'm gonna hide that decimal anyhow. Mama don't allow no decimals hanging around here. Alright, so if we're gonna hide it, it has to be invisible. The only place it can be invisible is right here. So we're gonna have to move that decimal one place so it is hidden and Mama can't see it. But we have to keep things equal. Everything has to stay in balance. So if what we do to the outside, we have to do to the inside. But I don't see a decimal. I see a comma, but I don't see no decimal. Never pick the comma. Inside it's already hidden. So we're going to find that hidden decimal and move it one spot. So my new decimal is here. And any empty swoop, we always put a 0 in. So now we have 16,250 divided by 13, and we're going to divide. 1 can't be divided by 13. Okay, and just like in regular division, we are going to keep everything lined up nice and neat. So 16 it can go in one time. 1 times 13 is 13. I'm going to subtract. 6 minus 3 is 3. 1 minus 1 is 0. Check, because after that I have to check. Is my difference less than my divisor? Yes, it is. So then I'm going to repeat. All right, so I go back to the top. Oops, sorry about that. Hit my camera. So bring down and repeat. So then I'm going to see how many times 32 can go into. 13 can be divided by 32. Well, I'm going to guess, I'm going to start using a pencil, all right, because I'm going to show you guys what happens if you guess the wrong number. I'm going to guess 3. I know it's wrong, but a lot of you would guess 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 1 is 3. Ooh, 39 is bigger than 32, so that means it can't be 33. So you have to pick since it's close, you have to pick something smaller, so I'm going to pick the next one down. All right, so now I'm going to say 2 times 13. Well, that works. I'm going to go back to dark because I know that's the right answer. So 2 and 26. 2 times 13 is 26. Subtract. I'm still just doing my things. I have to borrow. It makes that 12, makes that 2. 12 minus 6 is 6. 2 minus 2 is 0. I'm going to check. 6 is less than 13. Next step, bring down 5, and then I'm going to repeat. Go back up to division. So 65 divided by 13. Again, I'm just going to pick a number. I'm going to pick 4. If you don't make a table, you're just picking numbers. So 4 times 3 is 12. Carry the 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 52. Okay, I go ahead and next step is subtract. 5 minus 2 is 3. 6 minus 5 is 1. I check. It is not less than 13. So it means I picked the wrong number. Probably gave you a hint when you saw me using a pencil. All right, so I'm going to pick a number higher. Well, you see me pick up my marker, so that means I know my answer is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. Carry the 1. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. 65. Subtract. 65 minus 65 is 0. Okay, check. 0 is less than 13, but I'm not done. There's still another number up here because you always have to check to see if there's anything to bring down. If there's anything to bring down, you have to bring it down. Now, a lot of you would stop here, but I have something over the 1, something over the 6, something over the 2, something over the 5. I have to have something over the 0. So the only thing times 13 that's equal to or less than 0 is 0. 0 times 13 is 0. Subtract 0. It is less than 13. And I am done. You have to end on a subtract. My answer is 1250, 1,250. Now, if I had other numbers, I would just bring that decimal straight up, but there's nothing there, so I'm not going to write the decimal. But in math, when you have a decimal and dividend, it just goes straight up. All right? And that's the basics of dividing. Decimal.